home floor. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Walker Kessler.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Payton, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the point. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Curry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And George kicks to Sexton. Poked away. It's stolen by Hield. Curry with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Payton, that's good.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Outside, Sexton. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. Kessler passes to Sexton. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Curry is inside. Defended by George. Curry with the bucket.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Payton finds Hield. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Kessler in the post, covered by Hield. And they take the lead. George has got a couple of threes now in the first with the jams.
The rise and fire. Keontae George in the catch and shoot.
On the wing, Payton. And they double up Payton. Pass to Hield. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Jams.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Kessler. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They double-team Curry. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Payton against Kessler. Over Payton. And stolen by Payton. Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Another three for Golden State.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Kessler, a screen on heel. Kessler, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the basket by Curry.
Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry. An amazing ability to stop on a dime.
Collins setting the pick for George. Pass to Collins. Driving inside. Puts the move on. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Payton.
Number 71, Dennis Schroeder.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Orlando.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, you know, I didn't sense any urgency on their part. They did just enough to win, but I don't think they can come away feeling great about the way they did it.
So it's the Jazz now, after the miss from Stephen Curry.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Markkanen on the double team. The three. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Sexton's shot is good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And the Warriors miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Markkanen. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Pass to Jackson Davis. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. They now take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Well, you look at Podziemski, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Knocked loose. Pass to Sensabaugh. That three off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Looney kicks to Payton. Here's Santos. Here's Looney. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Now, here's Payton. Pass to Looney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
George against Schroeder. And George gets it to go. George has got 8.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Utah out in front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. From Delta it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Yeah, Keontae George, that's part of his arsenal, folks. This guy's such a well-rounded offensive player.
And Santos gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Sexton. Schroeder outside, pulls it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Podziemski's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. On the wing, Markkanen, covered by Payton. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Markkanen on the double team. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jazz trail by 3. Kessler, screen on Schroeder. Short. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
George, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw, and the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Santos. Golden State moving the ball around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
That free throw good from George. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And George drops them both. Here's Curry. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Kessler in the post, defended by Moody. That gives them the lead. Kessler's got 6 points.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Markkanen can't get it to go. The Warriors lead it. To the inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Jazz have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Sexton against Schroeder. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's George. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Santos. A three-pointer, no good. Kessler with it. He has 6. Backs it out to Markkanen. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Kessler. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Schroeder, to the wing on the left. And Sexton over to help. Fires from 18, and it's Schroeder missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's go. Let's go.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Now a look at the stats for Stephen Curry.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the Warriors miss again. Utah leading by 5. Clarkson outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Count that bucket.
You can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
Collins setting the big for Clarkson. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with it. George picks him up.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Clarkson outside. Clarkson missing again. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Curry wide open. They get it back. Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. 44 seconds left in the first half. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Down low, here's Collins. Oh!
My goodness. With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Curry passes to Hield. And here is Curry. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 15 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
They've been choosy when hunting for.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, it has been a clinic out there by Keontae George.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. There's Jackson Davis out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Payton in at the 3 slot.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Arcing in from outside. The Warriors shooting 43% from the floor. Curry kicks to Payton. Back to Curry. From outside, off the mark. And for the Jazz, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Outside for George. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 19 points.
And this is why people are so high on George. He can take over games with his scoring.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Three-pointer, Payton buries the long-range jumper. Payton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Collins in the post. Curry meets him. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Curry finds Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Payton on the double team. Sexton for three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
On the wing, Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, you can see John Collins forcing the level of contact that he wanted. Just gets an opportunity to go to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Hield can't hit. Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
For 3. Good on the triple. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Shibwe. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Wiggins drawing the double team. Back to Jackson Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. Just the 2nd of 7 away from home. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Lebowski, he's checked in for Utah. Wiggins outside. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Golden State ball.
And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group. And you look at Collier, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Keontae George, doing just as much.
Good passing is such a vital element to winning basketball, and you really have to think their teams are pleased with the way they're playing right now.
George is checked in for Collier.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
George, no good, and it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
They double him with Wiggins. This one for 3, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Santos. 11 points in the game, and it's Wiggins missing. 1:10 left in the third. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. They get it again. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to Shibwe.
Warriors foul. Kevon Looney.
The Jazz have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Warriors also with a sub. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The assist.
Podziemski's got 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
That's good by Filipowski.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And the ball travels out of bounds. His last touch by Schroeder.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's George. He's got 19. Shoots the 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Clarkson is out there with Filipowski. And it's Shibwe in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Filipowski. Outside for Sexton. Sinks the triple.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
And Sexton over to help. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Golden State moving the ball around. Schroeder passes to Looney. Clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
So both teams changing it up here.
Kevon Looney. 1 shot.
And that one misses. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Kessler, a miss that time, would have put him up. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Moody's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Collins, a screen on Anderson. Markkanen, and it's in there. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Collins comes over with the double team. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Here's Looney. It's good. Looney's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That one is off.
But Kyle Anderson is 6'9", and so you think forward. But the fact is, he's a great passer. This guy's so unique in what he brings to the game.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Clarkson comes in for Markkanen, and it's Collier in for Jordan. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Moody, and Hield subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And that one is stuffed right through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Curry with the 3. Kessler with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They double him with Wiggins. The open look here for Sexton. And the Jazz, another 3.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
Free throw good, Curry. Collins checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Curry.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. Can't connect from short range. Warriors trail by 7. Curry's shot is off. Now Collins. Outside, George. Here's Kessler. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Releases from 15. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Hield. The shot's good. Sensabaugh's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Golden State moving the ball around. Hield with the bucket.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Warriors with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Outside for Curry. Over Collins. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Curry.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
The three from George. The rebound by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for Golden State. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Three-pointer, Hield. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz leading by 4. Hield on the double team. Front past the arc. And Sexton is good for 3. Sexton's got 18 points just in the second half.
Collin Sexton percolating right now. They just are letting him go absolutely off.
Curry's shot is good.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Hield. Curry looking it over. Tries the spin move. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the 3 off target. Jazz shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Outside, George. Off target with his 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
A three-pointer. Wiggins. That shot off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Golden State foul. Buddy Hield. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5 for the Jazz. Sheboy's checked in, and it's Filipowski in for Collins. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. Collin Sexton comes in for Collier. They kick out to Hield. Three-pointer. They get it back. Wiggins, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Curry outside. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the 3-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Two shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the Warriors with possession here.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
And it's Wiggins missing. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of